Hello there. I've had this Citizen Blue Razor watch now for a couple of months. It was given to me by my partner as a birthday present, and I've kind of fallen in love with it. I'm very into my watches, and I thought, it's time I did a review. As you can see, it comes in a rather chunky and military style plastic trunk, if you like. Opening it up, it has inside the watch itself, as I say, is a Citizen Blue Razor. I'm not sure of the model number. You get the watch sat on a bracelet with the rubber strap if needs be, if you want to change it over. And there's the rather nice quality rubber strap, embossed for Citizen and marked stainless steel on the back. Has a little plastic cover to keep it protected so you don't get scratched. And then just inside here we have the bracelet removal tool. Again, very nice quality, nicely machined. A bit of a gimmick, I suppose, but then quite a handy thing to have if you fancy swapping over. So now we come to the most important part. We have the watch. It sits in a very nice sponge box with a nice sponge cushion to keep it safe. Top of the box again has a bit of padding on there, so when it's shipped you're not going to have any problems with any damage. So here we go with the watch on my very first review. As you can see, it's a diver's style watch. It only goes down to 100 meters, but to be honest, I think most people would wear this watch because of the way it looks and its quality, rather than actually to use it as a professional diver's watch. You could take it in the swimming pool, obviously in the shower, the bath, or what have you, and I don't think you'd have any problems at all with it. If you needed a professional diver's watch, Citizen also make the Citizen 200 Pro Master, which is almost identical, but it has a screw down crown as opposed to this one that has just a pop out crown. And again, it goes 200 meters deep, but it's basically the same watch. So first of all, the crown is, like I say, is a pop out crown, rather solid, rather chunky, and goes in with a very nice quality kind of clunk, if you like. The watch itself is fully automatic, so it's wound on the wrist. I've purchased myself a little watch winder box, so it sits in there rather nicely and stays wound up for me. As you can see, it has a sweeper hand, an orange minute hand, and a rather wide hour hand. You've got the day date. I shan't show you the Illuminous at the moment, maybe in a later review, but the Illuminous is rather cool and very, very bright. So, looking at the size of the case, it has a nice, shiny, very, very clear mineral glass. You can see the shiny blue bezel. Now the blue bezel in the sunlight is very metallic and very vivid, as well as the insert on the bezel itself. So turning the watch around to see the case, as you can see, very, very nicely made case, very, very solid all the way around, and you have lovely solid end links that fit very, very flush onto the case. Typical oyster style bracelet. Moving round to the clasp, there's no double clasp on this one. However, and taking it off, it's very nice quality. If I push that yaw here, it's very, very tight and a real proper clunk. So you're not likely to lose that in a hurry. On the case back, you have the usual Citizen markings with a serial number, Japanese movement, all stainless steel. And moving on to the thing that I like most about this watch, apart from the fact I think it's exceptional quality, is this gorgeous, very tight ratcheted bezel. Now, it's very, very tight. It lines up perfectly with the digits And again, as I say, very, very tight, but very, very nicely made. And you can feel the quality. I've had a couple of Omega Seamasters. I had the GMT and I had the James Bond watch. They both retail at, I think now, back then they were even a couple of £1,000. This watch come from H. Samuel. It was reduced from £400 to £200. And when I compare the value of the other two, I really don't think this is a tenth of the watch. I think this, for a normal working man who wants something nice quality or a gift to your partner, really, really good value. Like I say, it retails at £200 with the box, the rubber strap, and the quality of Citizen. Now, this is my first Citizen watch. I would always have sworn by Seiko in the past, but now I think Citizen seem to have the edge. Their watches are slightly different, slightly edgy. Just, I don't know what it is. I prefer the mineral glass on the Citizen, and I just think these are just very, very nice watches. I'm very, very pleased with it, and thank you for listening.